Alright. Good to go. So, last time on Lapis, after curing the Moonstone Fey Dragon of the Mind Blight, corrupting it, you kind of gave directions to a suspected Fey portal area. To help him get home after getting a little bit of information, like nothing too useful, but you did learn that another name that the Blighted Queen is known by is the Witch of Pestilence. So that's a fun nickname. You let's see. Mest handed over his his non-detection amulet to his girly friend Elion.
Yeah.
So that the
fucking steroid there, fuck you. Sorry.
But
Ow.
After that, you ran into some big tree blight monster, basically super shambling mound on steroids. And then found a
Super Standing Mountain on steroids and corrupted.
Yep. But yeah, you fought one of those and some tree blights.
Managed to eventually get home, and then more shit happened after everyone took a shower and a 5-minute break.
Yeah. Well, time is kind of an abstract thing in this game. But after camping out to recharge some spell slots, you teleported via tree, thanks to Merlin, to quickly get the rest of the way back home, to kind of skip a day of travel.
What did you?
Because here's the thing, if you didn't, you would have been arriving to the to like watching like
watching the city get attacked.
Yeah, like the city would have been like being pushed to its brink already by the time you got back home.
Yeah, I would rather be there and be able to help than and die than not being there and die anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, no. After taking a little time in the morning to freshen up, clean the blood, sweat, and dirt off of yourselves.
Prestidigitation.
Also, bath.
Yes.
Press doesn't do everything.
Press is for the drying. Also helping Merlin because owls do not have waterproof feathers.
Yeah, no, just drop a bucket of water on top of Merlin. He looks like some weird fucking alien.
Look like a wet
He just
tutu.
looks extra skinny.
Have you seen an owl without its feathers? It is terrifying.
I've seen an owl skeleton, so I can extrapolate.
Yeah, it looks at you and it's like, feed me!
Yeah.
Thing is, if you actually look at an owl's skull, one ear is higher than the lower than the other.
Yes.
This is to help them hear.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have-
If ear holes and they're asymmetrical.
Yeah. But the after freshening up, you all reported to the general, got some information regarding the number of dragons that the Blighted Queen had. And the meeting was cut short with the news that the Blighted Queen was making a move on the city.
And want to reenact it.
Yeah, well, to as you the party all stepped outside to see what was going on, as this just massive swirling storm of clouds centers over the city. The Blade Queen descends along with several of her dragon underlings. The 4 adult dragons of which have each descended and posted at each of the cardinal directions of the city. So 1 north, east, west, south. And each of them having holding these orbs of just wrong feeling negative elemental energy. Like just the energy waves that the power that these are emitting makes like those who are sensitive to magic just a terrible feeling in your
Feel
gut.
right.
Yeah, there's just this terrible feeling in your gut, like for you, Merlin. Like, like as a druid in particular, like this elemental energy that's just
Skin
wrong.
crawl.
Yeah, no, it does not feel good.
It's a feeling of dread.
Yeah, and like Kaku would feel that too as a sorcerer.
Yeah, he is nonplussed.
And in the center of it, these the Blighted Queen descends in her human form, making the announcement of her arrival.
Her reign begin, I believe, and then acid
I will be
rain
back.
started pouring from the freaking sky.
No acid rain.
I'll be back I'll be back as quick. I'll be back as quick as I can.
No acid rain yet. But but you all watch in definitely probably in some of you in horror as like all this goes down and the orbs that the other dragons are holding basically this.
When we see which dragons are going in which direction. Like
I'll get to that.
Oh, sorry.
The like these kind of like magical like relays, all kind of like beams of energy from each orb just kind of all join in the center, kind of connecting them all together. And the energy that these are all giving off are destabilizing the protective barrier that is going over the city. From what it looks like, the two adult green dragons. One of them is at the north, and the orb that they are holding would seem to be that of air. And another the bronze to the east holding the water. The south is the black dragon holding the fire orb, and the west is the other green holding the earth orb.
Are we allowed to talk about our stratagems, or are we still going over like the basic?
Wait, did I mess that up? From my own notes.
The only thing I could see being different would be that.
Oh wait. It was north is air, east is water, south is earth, and west is fire.
Oh, do the bronze have the fire orb then?
Bronze still has water. The earth and wind orbs are held by the green dragons. So one green at north, one green at south.
Fire is red, black.
Yep, fire is held by the black dragon.
Okay.
At the west.
So, this is an interesting conundrum. Now, in all certainty, everybody's probably thinking, "Oh, let's go to the bronze dragons first." I think we should take care of all the other ones before we.
But aside from that, the many of the younger dragons, a good number of them seem to be having like two at kind of two alongside each of the four dragons, adult dragons.
Question: where's the young bronze dragon?
With the adult bronze.
Okay, interesting.
The orange and yellow dragons are also with the bronze.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's like, what, 5 dragons? Oh, God. Oh, great heavens.
Yeah, basically think
Oh my god!
there are,
Gordon!
each of the 4 adult dragons has 3 young dragons with it.
Jesus Christ. That's gonna be fun for me. Do I at least get my grapple hooks?
But
I am seriously running out of arrows.
Restock. We're in the city.
But you you have a weaponsmith. Like they would have a overstock of arrows that you can cash from.
Okay, how many?
Let's see.
Well, let's not focus on restocking just yet.
Yeah.
Well,
So
just arrows is easy.
I
Yeah.
think your big arrows were like 2 gold for 20.
Well, it was double cost, I believe we made it.
Yeah, well that's because the normal arrows are 1 gold for 20.
so the bronze has two young
bronzes, an
blondes.
orange, and a yellow.
Yes, that's what I was about to ask.
Yes, adult bronze with a young bronze, young yellow, and young orange.
I think she wants to
Have
keep
the
that.
water orb. Oh God.
I think she wants to keep that one in control.
Yeah.
I'm not. This ain't where the roleplay kicks off though, because I'm still just describing what's going on.
Yeah, go ahead. More coffee.
But as all this energy swirls and begins, the Blighted Queen continues speaking. Yeah, she kind of calls down. Because I'm generous, I will give you until sundown to until dusk to issue your surrender. Don't think that attacking my loyal subjects here would cause you any benefit. Each of these orbs in itself is a bomb of magical energy. And if you break one, then they'll all go off.
Of course.
There's that green dragon slyness.
And if I do not receive your full surrender by dusk, then they will all go off anyway. And I'll just pick up the pieces of what's left. I look forward to your answer. And she will kind of fly back up over the cloud cover.
You're right, Igor. She is a bitch. Now I understand why you call
You swore. Looks horrified.
He doesn't curse that often. Great. How do we handle this? Is there a way we can capture the orbs without them exploding?
Well, first we need to get them away from the dragons.
You hear the Emerald Archive speak up. I'm afraid it's not going to be that simple.
It never is.
Those orbs are a relic from my time.
Which means they are extremely powerful.
They're very difficult to produce, but I've never seen them with such negative energy before.
Can you reverse it?
I think it possible, but it's not going to be easy, and the greatest issue is time. The way what I understand right now about them is each one of those from from what I can gather here is each of those dragons holding the orbs are connected to it by a magical link. If one is removed from that link, they will all go off, and if any of those dragons lose their hold on the magic that they're containing there and charging, it will go off then as well.
Damn it.
The only way I can think to safely disarm this is to override them with enough positive energy.
What happened,
Merlin?
Like restoration spells, healing magics, or
That's probably not going to be enough.
For something like these, we would need concentrated primordial essence.
the ice elementals that were outside town.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Do you think this is what they were waiting for?
Perhaps we could, if perhaps now there's a difference, maybe they're saying something different than when we initially investigated. Maybe they're now moving.
How many people do we know that can match a dragon's strength that reside here in the city?
There's probably 3 people.
What if
we send those people to fight the dragons? It will leave the city.
A single group is not gonna win this war, though.
we cannot go out on a single pronged attack? This has to be an attack on multiple fronts. We can't just go, because if there's one thing that you're not taking into consideration. If we go and attack a single one of these dragons, the other dragons can just set off their bombs at a whim. And no one...
And one thing we are forgetting, the general may already have some sort of plan.
We also have leader of the Smoldering Legion with us. If he can possibly take control of one of those orbs, and that could possibly be 4 people.
I have a question. Oh, no, not question. Rodor. You okay?
What?
No, I'm ill.
But
Merlin, Rodor, would you accompany me to the elementals? That way we could see see if this is what they were waiting for.
well, no.
Aren't the elementals like outside the city?
Yeah, the elementals are outside the city, but also, that was mostly fluff. I will say.
Oh,
That was like
okay.
that was just like a little foreshadowing bit.
They were probably
Okay.
all destroyed in the first assault. Because they were literally golems. Golems are not going to be able to harness the power of ancient primordial magic.
Yeah, no, but
Why does she want this?
I think I have some information about that can help us out here. But you'll need to return me to my archive.
Okay. Let's go.
Establish portal
Of course we have a portal.
circle.
Yes,
You.
the general like he's with like the general is holding the Emerald Archive.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pretty sure we
Yeah, he's just
a teleportation circle
Alright.
in Lapis to the archive
Yes.
from the archive.
Yeah, Ludwig would have been working on that.
But yeah, no, like, but the general, because you were at the general's place.
Yeah.
But alright, all right, come with me, and he leads you back inside and to his teleportation circle, and he'll begin casting the spell for you. I'll send you back. I will send you to the back to the archive, and I will, and I'm going to go have an emergency war council meeting. In the meantime, if you take the archive, find a solution to this problem if you can, and when you do, let me know. And he'll hand you a sending stone that goes to him. Probably should have given you one of these sooner, but
Might have helped.
It's okay.
Well, a bit more dire, so
yes.
good thing to have.
Better late than never. Let's head out.
Yeah. So, with the casting completes and the flash of arcane energy, you arrive in the teleportation chamber in the archive, and you step on out into the main area, and you see Cerulia is at her desk with a few stacks of books around her. And the archive. Cerulia, I need the everything we have on ancient elemental weapons. And she looks up from her book. Look kind of, and just kind of looks to you all. Third floor. East side.
Alright, that's good luck.
Yep, and you all head on up to the door, and you open up the door. It is just a fucking portal. Like you open the doors, and there's just this magical portal. You step through, and you're just in a whole fucking ass library.
I was just gonna expect you step through the portal and there's another portal.
Yeah.
And you step through that portal and there's a third portal.
I mean, security.
And no matter which portal you go through, you'll never return to the one you originally came through.
Oh no.
Yes.
No, but
Oh no, we are dead now. We go through portal and just goes to the plains of hell.
no, but
It's just like, oh, we're dead.
but yeah, no, literally every fucking section of this library is in itself its own fucking library.
What was that one myth where you go through a portal, your character dies a horrible, gruesome death,
Oh yeah.
but the copy keeps going?
Yeah, that's just normal science of like that's the risk of teleporting because it rebuilds your atoms if the person who comes back as you rebuild your atoms is the same person.
Anyway, I'm gonna have all of you make a group investigation check.
Investigation.
17, both sides.
That's a 7.
I just love that no one's commented
4.
on what I've done.
Shadow, because I have the Emerald Archive, do I have an advantage on finding whatever I'm looking for?
No.
Mess, change your token.
I noticed I just didn't say anything.
Same.
I
I'm
don't
like,
wanna interrupt Shadow.
Yeah, look at Kate.
no. We knew. We just decided not to say anything.
I wonder how long it take. And I thought, you know what, Cameron's gonna be the first one to mention that I should change it, and you fucking were.
Ikaru, are you gonna make an investigation?
Give him a minute, he's too busy dying.
Yeah,
And free.
I tried to talk earlier, but I wasn't able to talk.
Made my investigation.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I got 16
Okay.
because I can't go lower than a 10.
That's a failure.
Yeah, Rodo just falls down the pit, I assume. Or a flight
Why
stairs.
would he have a pit in the middle of a library?
He has
Oh,
lava
I do.
pits.
You gotta understand,
Remember-
this is a magical
Remember,
library.
last time we were here, he can see through lava pits that were disguised as water pits.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this. For some reason, a lot of magical fantasy libraries tend to have pits leading to nowhere. Basically, I just imagine that you just end up in that Loki situation during the Marvel movie where he's basically just teleported through an infinite void.
I've been
Like,
falling.
Well, in reality,
For 30
it's been like
minutes.
5 minutes.
Can we let Shadow
Yeah,
do his thing?
but in this section of the library, in the center, there's of the room, there's just kind of like hovering in place. This like like a
Directory.
like a diorama of a solar system.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine that, but it just shows like the material plane, and
The planetarium in the museum.
And-
Sounds fun.
it shows the material plane, and around it the elemental planes.
Couldn't these all be flat?
I hate you. It's best to flat Earth, flat planer.
Planer. You heard the phrase "China's a flat circle" and took that literally.
So it might just possibly be he does not understand that the places are round.
I'd just hit him.
But no, it's kind of like an abstract diorama of the elemental planes, kind of around the material. But it takes you a while to find any solid information.
What, even with the 17 and 16?
It's a big library, dude.
Yeah, it's a big
It's a never-ending library.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, it's a big library that most of you aren't familiar with.
That's why I was asking for help with the Emerald Archive.
Well,
I feel the person who got that one just got distracted by like their own
Archive's
book.
around doing his own investigations, looking for what he's looking for.
No, the Emerald Archives is like a fucking like a fucking 30.
This is his home.
Well, yeah. Got advantage, motherfuckers. Doesn't even need it, but it's still got it.
No, so it takes you a good while just to find the right like going through some of the books and finding the right topics, and you do eventually find it after like about an hour. Which you bring to the archive, and you see that they are the orbs that the Blighted Queen is using to hold the city hostage right now seems to be the closest match you can find is the something called the Orbs of Disaster. Some of the things you find look through is you see it was recorded that they have been used by doomsday cultists obsessed with the old primordials, trying to bring about the apocalypse, and often using orbs like these to cause devastation.
Damn extremists.
Yeah.
So it's probably safe to bet that Takal, the Blighted Queen, likely found some ancient information about these and has made her own modifications.
She may have made it worse too.
Yep.
Does it say on how to purify them?
Let's see. In order to purify them, we'll need to gather primordial essence from each of the respective planes.
Are you saying we're gonna have to go to the plains?
That... I don't know if we'll have enough time for that.
I don't think we will.
I have a solution for that, but it could cause a bit of a strain on you all.
I even if it does, it's our only option, so I don't really care.
Yes.
Lives are at stake.
Everything's at a bit of a strain, a little extra burden on us. It's
Fortunately,
If I disintegrate when I get back, that's fine.
Well, hopefully you wouldn't turn to dust, but Cerulean can help us here. Sphinx are powerful entities with a special control over their domain. They can send anyone to any elemental plane or any plane at any time, and they can even alter the flow of time within their domain. We can use
theoretically.
We can
You could
use
send us back.
we can use that power to our advantage, but if we don't want to disrupt and cause a tear in time, we'll
have to do it sparingly.
We'll have to be careful with it. We won't be. For example, we wouldn't be able to send you backwards in time without causing a tear.
Alright.
So, you see, we got one shot at this, and if we fuck it up, that's it. Right? That's just of it, right?
Let's see. Fortunately, I do have. I have stashed away some containment crystals that should be able to hold enough of the energy we need temporarily. It's just a matter of gathering it. In order to get the essence we need, we would have to gather from the planar cores.
Would Merlin know what a planar core is?
I'll say history or arcana with advantage, kind of given to your elemental attunement to nature as a druid.
13.
Would I?
You would know that each plane would have a core, like a focal point, and the best you can recall in the moment would be if there's something of that importance, it would have to be in whatever's considered like a capital city, like like for water, the Coral Citadel; for fire, the City of Brass, so on.
Got it. The elemental cores would be in the core places that elementals gather in the planes, or where the most powerful elementals seat themselves.
Yeah, and you could probably assume by extension only the the royal genies that basically command those planes would have that access.
Oh
Right.
dear. Time to go plane hopping, guys.
So, who's going where?
Are you implying that we split up?
No.
Well,
It's
how
it's
could
it's
we,
it's much safer for you all to travel as a group.
That would be suicide, Kaku.
That's
Rodor
what
just
I was.
literally
That's what
looks
I
at
was
you.
going to say, Rodor.
Not even if one, there's an odd number of us. Somebody would end up going to a plane alone.
I love how you're berating Kaku for my comments.
Yeah. Kaku was not going to agree to that, Rodor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was you who suggested that because of the tone of the voice. Mesh, you fucking. I'm stupid. That was an idiotic idea. We're not splitting up.
Ralph?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've just never dealt with elemental plates. I have no idea what the hell's over there.
I have a question. Could me being a Tempest sorcerer and Arya being a Genasi, could we also roll history to try and see if we can glean anything more?
Sure.
Could I also roll because I basically grew up with Merlin?
Damn it!
Just for.
I got a 16 off of her nat 1.
Jim.
I mean, it makes some sense because you were
Uh,
that you would know stuff even within that one because you.
Yeah, you can make the check, just no advantage.
Okay, makes sense. Tracks.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's fine.
Kaku, you probably know about as much as Merlin can remember. Arya, you would kind of have more like the understanding of the plane of air because of heritage. That you would be absolutely certain that the elemental cores would be in kind of like at the heart of the capital under the control of like the royal genie in charge. So you kind of give that that like assured confirmation that that's out of that.
Okay.
So
I mean, she
then
lets the party know about that.
the question
Or about
is,
the extra information that she knows anyway.
Yeah.
I've heard. How much would I know about Earth and Fire Plane? Above game, I think those are going to be the two hardest. Do we want to get those out of the way?
You know that fire is a lot of fire. Everything's on
fire. Is fire.
Everything is on fire.
Air is literally just you're just
Falling.
up in the sky. So the only person who can really do anything there is mostly Merlin and to an extent Arya. You can only fly. You and Mess
I can only fly for an hour.
I can levitate for an hour.
Yeah, but levitation isn't flying.
No, I know.
So unless
Merlin, we need you to carry us.
But I mean, theoretically, if I'm not mistaken, because of me being an air ganassi, I can willingly move horizontal as well. It's just not like actually like flying. It's more of like just kind of hovering, like basically inch by inch forward.
I mean,
The thing about the thing about the thing about levitate is you can only go up or down.
Yeah.
so Merlin could fly and move Arya, who is levitating.
For an hour, and then after that, he's just like.
We're all gonna have to attach
But-
towing ropes to Merlin.
Here, don't worry, I got you guys covered. You think I would send you an elemental plane hopping quest without giving you the necessary tools?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
I'm not,
No.
No.
if it wasn't for something big important, maybe.
If it was our decision, no, he would not help us at all.
No, if we were just like, we're gonna go to the fire plane now.
Like, all right, fucking good luck. I hope you prepared well enough.
Bridges all of us in freaking gasoline.
Yeah. All right. I think this is the best we'll be able to information we'll have to work with. Let us head down to the armory, and I have some supplies that'll help you get through the journey.
Oh, loot. I mean, supplies.
Looks at Ikru.
No.
No.
We're returning these after we're done, or at least after we've killed.
Yeah,
Killed the
you're
plague
yeah,
witch.
yeah, you're being given loans from an undead dragon's horde.
Ikaru says loot. Kaku says loan.
It's still loot, even if it's temporary.
So you now I do have I have made a couple I have sent out a couple messages to a few allies of yours that I have been able to get acquainted with in your absence. I have had an opportunity to speak with Allosaurus Aeon, and Cat, fuck off! You keep knocking shit over. Like Cat's doing cat things. Fucking asshole.
Cat's gonna cat.
Yeah, it's like just knock it off. Like she's trying. She keeps batting around one of my pipes.
Just want to say, Merlin, summon elemental might be a good thing to take for the opposite thing.
But as I was saying, it has come to my understanding that he is a skilled and powerful time mage in this age. So,
Yes.
So, hopefully he. So when he will be aiding Cerulia once he arrives to maintain a hold on the temporal barrier that we're gonna have to put up.
Or at least I slur that our mission isn't fruitless because of time.
And to aid in this journey through the plains, I have asked upon that Harengon wizard of yours you hired.
Oh,
They seem like quite the capable conjurer, and have mentioned that they are capable of planar travel. So they can at least help in getting you across the planar boundary quickly in emergency.
good. Be a little easier with that. So then, shall we decide which plane first?
I would say fire.
Of course you would.
So I really thought, of course, the girl wants to go to the fireplace first.
But
It's probably going to be the hardest one to convince.
Water is probably going to be the hardest one.
Yeah.
Think about it this way. How many of our people rely on heavy armor? Looks at Ikru, you, and Mest.
And
I would also like to
fire.
say I don't really know how to swim.
hey,
Oh yeah,
hey,
you can't swim.
Just-
You don't know how to use legs.
Here, just be happy that I'm not sending you through the astral plane yet, because in the astral plane, your movement speed is based on your intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
Mine,
Wait,
mine is a 1.
thing?
I couldn't move. I'm one off from a modifier.
Yeah, have fun with that later.
Just like, help, I'm stuck.
But
Wait, what happens if you have minus? Do you just walk? Do you just start moving backwards
Yes.
with that
No,
ability
no,
to
that would be moving.
stop?
You're just it's still just considered 0.
yeah,
Oh,
You go the
That
opposite
would be
way you
funny.
want to go.
I think
Still movement.
yeah. I
I-
feel
I-
like that would be fucking hilarious to
I
do.
feel, I feel like there is still like a minimum like movement speed above
Like,
0.
Yeah,
What you can do.
I
What you can
But
do is
but
that-
anyway, that has nothing to do with right now.
Yeah.
But the as you make your way back into the main hall, you see Lunia and Alisars have both just arrived. Alisars seems to already be speaking with Cerulia. But you do also see with Lunia. You see she's actually brought Elise with her. Who seems to be in pain.
Wait, Elise is the Asimar of the Leviathan, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She is.
Is there something wrong?
She is the Azamar of. She is a Azamar of Leviathan, and she is also a warlock of Undine.
Uh-oh.
Undine being the queen of the plane of water.
Yeah.
Could we roll would this be medicine, arcana, or something to find out why she is in pain?
We're just gonna go over.
I mean, you're just seeing her like as you're
Okay.
coming out. So
Yeah.
I,
As soon
I feel like
as
it's a pretty easy conclusion to draw that there's
yeah,
something.
as soon as Rodor sees this, he's just going to run over.
Yeah, Kaku's following.
yeah,
Are you all right? What's wrong?
Has any
Undine,
of your memories come back?
Undine, she's screaming.
Waters. Looks like we're going to Water World first, boys.
Yep.
He
Some-
put
Something's wrong. She's in pain.
he puts a hand up onto her forehead. Is she like burning up right now?
She isn't, but you do see that she does have she's a her tome, her pact tome has a
Tear.
oh no, it has like these like kind of blue water crystals kind of embedded in the cover, and you just see them kind of like pulsing and like with an aggravation.
Look like it's been polluted. Like I've seen this her tome before, right?
I would say kind of Merlin, Kaku, and Arya would be able to make that check.
All right.
It would be
Arcana?
Arcana.
What
9.
5.
Bruh.
13.
We're not magic boys. I'm magic boy in the wisdom way, not the arcane way. Nature
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
If it was a nature check, I'd be doing better.
I miss Ludwig.
Well, sorry. This is just like the information you need right now.
Yep.
I'd say Arya.
Emersky, he holds the book up to the other book. Emersky, tell me what's wrong.
You can't you can't tell if it like there's like indications of pollution, but you can definitely tell that just through your own elemental connection that whatever's kind of like it definitely looks not right.
The water's green instead of blue.
What does it specifically look like, though? That's what I'm asking.
Would I be able to make a check?
It's like a aggravated like irregular pulse of like just this like faint little energy glow that just this faint little magical glow. It just got these aggravated irregular pulses.
When did
Yeah,
you start feeling
just
like this?
Can me and Mest also make and Ikru also make checks just so we can possibly get more information?
Unfortunately, the people who rolled would have been had the best chance in terms of like making
Story-wise.
sense, like making sense for like who would know this really, if at all.
Elise, when did you start feeling like this?
When the Blighted Queen activated those orbs in the sky.
If it's happening to you, then there are probably other people who are feeling pain as well. Clearly something's wrong here. I fear that the
Those orbs are
lords of
very
the
well
elemental
connected.
planes might be in peril.
Yes, those orbs are very well connected to the element. if the Mighty Queen has corrupted them, then it's going to be affecting the other planes as well.
In that,
All right, let's
that
head to the
case-
water plane first, then.
think about it this way: if we solve the problem in the water plane first, then we can. That's just one extra. That's one more problematic orb we don't have to deal with because they won't be able to pollute it as easily.
Yes,
If we get the. After that, I suggest we go to air. And then either earth or fire.
All right, then.
Because if anything, fire can those can be more controlled, I'd imagine.
All right then. Let us head down to my armory, and I'll give you some supplies.
Can we fast forward through the what do we get?
Yep, that's what I was gonna do.
I assume you would have let us stocked up before we left the tavern.
Yeah.
I would have liked to get some explosive ammo.
You're not gonna be able to get explosive ammo at this short notice.
Okay. Okay, I'll just take bullets.
Plus, I don't think that guns aren't going to be very useful where we're going.
Correct. Projectiles are not very useful underwater.
Yeah, unless it's from a crossbow.
Yeah, crossbows are the only thing that kind of work underwater.
Do I have a crossbow?
Ikaru's gonna be in a bit of deep doo-doo.
I assume, yeah, guns. These guns aren't going to work because they're combustion.
Yeah.
Though they are Cerberus of magical construction.
That's true.
Ammo isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Is?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Bullets are made with fire magicite for the explosion. Instead, they don't use black powder.
Oh.
Yeah, black powder doesn't exist.
You know, like how in Ruby they have like dust and they use dust ammunition and stuff for their guns. It's kind of like
Why
that.
do you think
It's kind of like that with magicite.
Just gonna say, why do you think the stuff is expensive? Because it actually, gunpowder isn't actually that hard to make.
All
Yeah,
you
it's
need
pretty-
is some bodies and some and some piss.
So, what is it that works in water for melee?
Anything.
Anything as long as you have a swim speed. Which for the water plane, you are given these little. Oh, that's the wrong fucking tab. Like little choker necklaces. With a bead, that kind of center that is to be worn like over your throat.
Are any of these attunement?
They will no. You just have to wear them.
Okay, good.
These will allow you to breathe easier underwater, so you don't have to worry about preparing the magic.
Would they also be able to help with the smoke in the fire plane as well? If there's smoke.
Yes, these. Yes, these beads will allow you to breathe in any hazardous environment. Although however, they do not protect.
Protect us from poisonous gases.
Yes, they make the atmosphere breathable.
Alright then.
There is pockets of air in the earth plane are not the greatest either. So if you get trapped in an area with little air, then you could wind up in trouble without these.
Hmm.
And in the fire plane, you're mostly breathing in fire and smoke.
You have any what's the word? Shovel.
To help you through the plane of air, I do have a carpet of flying large enough for your group that I collected.
Thank you.
That'll work.
It's no rug of smothering.
I hate you.
Never
That
misses an
was in
opportunity.
That was in character.
Just trying to lighten the mood, Kaku. Keep your royal panties in it.
Oh, he has a slight grin, but he's like, I hate you.
God damn it.
Yes, and yes, and not only are these beads and the beads, though, they are also enchanted to help acclimate your body to the environment as well, so you won't be burnt to a crisp upon entering the fire plane, at least.
That'd be very much helpful.
But
another thing that I would have to worry about is the pressure of the water plane.
But it won't protect you from coming in contact with actual sources
Lava.
of harm.
So don't go swimming.
Yes, do not go swimming in the sea of fire.
I know it looks warm and comfy, but no.
I'd rather keep all my feathers.
No, yeah, you would go up like cotton. It's just like your tiny little flame and just.
I'm sorry, but that reminded me of a Tumblr post with this molten glass. Forbidden honey.
Yes.
Oh god! Fucking Merlin getting burnt to a crisp is the forbidden taco.
But anyway, and the last thing that you are provided. These here are containment crystals. They should be able to contain enough energy to counter those orbs. Bring them to the elemental cores, and absorb as much as you can.
Got it.
Do take note, though, that it will take a little time to absorb enough. So whoever is focusing that energy will have to be protected until you've absorbed enough.
In that case, does the person absorbing the energy have to be Someone who can
Oh.
handle it or just endure it.
Miss Lunia, would you be up to the task? Yes. Okay, good. A skilled conjurer would be good for focusing elemental energy.
All right then.
One more thing. After these, or are we making essentially counter charges to these? Or is that what this is?
Yes. Once they have all been charged, we'll likely have to have them delivered to each of the orbs at once, or at least within a relative close time to one another. Because if too much, because if one is disabled without the others, then they could begin to set off.
Well, time is.
Yes.
Let's head up to the plane of water first.
All right. And you return to Cerulia in the main chamber.
Shadow, just a question. Did I get my grapple things?
Has enough time passed?
When did you order those?
That was like before I left for the village.
Oh,
Okay. Enough time would not have passed.
Okay.
But Alisar's.
I know the pain of waiting. I had to wait for this armor for a month.
But yes, Alisar's kind of looks to you all. All right then. Well, the lot of you are gathering the elemental energy. I will be working with Cerulia to hold our position in time a bit.
And Allosaurus will also help with that, I assume.
He's the one talking to you.
Oh, God. Dang it. Voices.
I'm not fucking Jeff Dunham. I don't.
Do you have a good day? Yes, no, sure.
I'm just gonna say, Carmen, you haven't complained with my shitty voice at the moment. My ignorant voice at the moment is so shit.
Also, there's the prospect of
The voice fits, though.
it's implied
Yeah.
Yes.
that it's
Sorry, I didn't know who it was. Continue.
Anyway. Alisar's speaking to you. I'll be working with Cerulia to maintain a temporal barrier to hold you in place and to slow down the acceleration of time around us. You.
Thank you for doing it.
So. Several days may stretch for you, but for us it will only be but a few hours.
Oh, good. I didn't wait around.
It's time. It's time to get. It's time for the minutes to midnight. The midnight clock to start ticking. Let's get going.
I just want to say, damn it,
What?
blacksmith name.
Eileen?
I assume Eileen would have made the gun blade like to where, oh, you're, use this to close the chamber so it doesn't get waterlogged.
I don't think was that ever
Or just
specified.
that's what I'm asking.
And
It's a
Then-
magitech weapon, so it would actually function. It would function underwater.
Just not for shooting.
It just would not be as effective underwater because I think
You're underwater.
yeah, because you would have disadvantage with any attack made with the gunblade with any firearms.
that makes sense. I'm mainly just going to be using my bayonet and just smiting things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the core to lightning since we're going in the water.
No.
It's not gonna.
Why?
It's not gonna spread. It's not gonna fuck. It's not. This is fantasy world. Don't apply your real world physics to my magical fantasy world.
Okay, normally though, when you've done it, and we were standing water, you fucking fried everyone.
Because those are nat ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't roll in that one.
If you have jinxed him now. As soon as he uses this, it's gonna fucking eviscerate itself. It's just gonna. I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
Oh, the fuck!
Oh, they
Christ.
Hold up. I need to see.
Yeah, here's the thing. At most, lightning will probably spread like 5 feet out.
Fuck.
Ooh, that would make my lightning breath 10 feet wide. Yes.
No.
That's so-
Technically, it'd be
Just
like it'd be like any
a 15-foot cone.
yeah, it'd be like a 15-foot cone at that point.
Ooh.
But still,
Yeah,
no.
it'd be 15 foot wide and 35 foot long.
I think that would cut it down to 15 foot wide, 15 foot long.
No, because it's normally a 30-foot line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd
And
be
it's still going to
35.
be 30-foot long. It's just going to probably get another 5 feet tacked on.
Like think of this. So like if you have like an element
Mm.
like a lightning elemental damage on like a weapon, anything you hit is going to like cut. Gonna like have like in a 5-foot radius around it is going to take lightning damage equal to whatever you rolled for lightning.
Ooh.
Merlin's gonna have a. Oh, jeez, Merlin,
This is
you
gonna
might
be
want to
fun.
attune to the lightning staff.
I am attuned to the lightning staff.
I just want to say, summon elemental. I think would be good for like against the opposite elemental,
No,
or just like for help.
Not in the
no,
water plane.
not in the water plane.
Well, of
No.
course not. Well,
Well,
summon elemental, I think would be helpful.
If you summon
What do you want?
Okay, Grandma.
if you summon a fire elemental in the water plane, it would die instantly.
Instantly.
Not only is it going to die
You're
instantly,
a
it's going to be
monster.
dying in a very different way each time. Like, for
Yeah.
example, Earth Elemental in the airplane just plummets to its death.
Okay. Well,
Air
murder
Elemental,
comet
Air
floats.
Elemental peters out because there's no actual air in the Earth plane except for tiny small pockets of air.
Again, Shadow said, "Don't apply your real world physics to his game."
Well, he just
Well-
said that a fire elemental would just peter out in the water
Well,
plane.
that makes sense. But what about the Earth plane air elemental
thing
Shadow?
The thing is, fire elementals actually do have rules. If you splash them with water, they do technically take cold damage if you splash like a gallon of water on them.
Yeah.
Yes, also I have far more useful spells than summoning one elemental.
Exactly.
Do you want to
That's
keep?
more the thing that I've like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother.
Okay. Do you want to keep the Ring of Spell Story in Rodor? Or
If he rages, he won't be able to use anything in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna unattune from Well, should I keep Arc Rifle?
One thing,
It's
Kamu, you know the Ring of Spell Storing? You know what I could do for you? before the fights and that, when we do long rests, tell me and I can chuck a couple of cure wounds into it.
All right. Should I keep
I
the arc
lit-
rifle? Does it? Go ahead.
Literally doing that is going to be very helpful if you're not going to be using it for other things.
Okay. Will the arc rifle work like crossbow underwater or no?
No.
Okay. Wanted to ask.
Question: is Call Lightning an effective spell to use in the water plane? Would I be able to create the cloud in order to call the lightning?
You would not be able to create the cloud.
Okay, then that needs to not be prepared.
My pistol is not going to be of use in the water plane, right?
Probably not.
I will take the ring of spell storing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume it's.
He'd be giving it back to you because honestly, he's got no boots of speed plus
Mhm.
everything else he's got. He's good.
Well, water, however,
Thank you.
is a very useful spell.
You know what? For the moment, I'm gonna disattune to my Ignis Eternal. No, I'm gonna disattune to my Braces of Archery and attune to the Blood Axe.
Oh yeah, there was another item that I was going to give you. I forgot about. To help you travel through the water plane. This here is, and he hands you like a. It's a it's a wand. Well, actually, more accurate, it'd be a rod, technically. But it has this beautiful blue water crystal at the end of it. This is a sea dragon's cradle.
Ooh.
It will.
What's it say?
Black Clover? Hello?
Yeah, a little bit of the Black Clover nod. It will gather. It will help gather the water around you and create a sphere around you that will allow you to propel it in a direction and travel together as a group.
Did we just get a underwater? What are those things?
Yeah.
Skiv?
Yeah, it.
Pretty much lets us create our own currents that we can travel with, right?
Yeah, it basically like creates. It basically gathers the water around you in a dome in a sphere that. It still has water inside it, so you still need to breathe in water to be inside it. But it will it will gather the water around you to and propel you forward like a vehicle.
That's so cool.
Who does the person who has to? Is it an attunement? Does it have to be used by somebody who can perform magic?
It doesn't require any attunement. But what was I fucking trying to say? I forgot.
But it does not require people.
It does not require attunement.
Does not require the user to be a magic user.
Okay, I remember. It does require active concentration to control. So
I'll be the con guy.
So basically, in combat, it would take your take your action. It would take your entire turn to like move around with it.
Me and Merlin, I think, both have Warcaster.
Yep.
But Merlin has the untouchable fucking
But I also have
save.
Yeah, I can also shift into Dragon Constellation to where all of my concentration checks, if they're below a 10, they become it.
Nice. I didn't know that.
One of the most insane transformations.
Yeah. So whoever pilots will be using their action and concentration to.
All right,
to
give that to Merlin. What spells should we put in the Ring of Spell Storing? I assume
Probably
it's empty.
Cure Wounds. Just use it for entirely Cure Wounds just to have extra healing.
Hang on.
You
know when you put a thing into a spell, does it use everything from when the spell was casted?
If it's like a specific person putting in the Cure Wounds.
Yes, it uses the parameters of the original caster.
Merlin?
So the DC, spell attack, any class of any like casting ability modifiers to like your plus wisdom to or charisma to cure wounds, stuff like that is all based on the original caster.
Like cleric stuff, right? Yeah. That it would integrate that too, right?
No. If a life cleric were to put a cure wounds, it would only run off the parameters of the cure wounds and not any class ability.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that's how you was explaining it when you said it. So
no, it goes off the spell casting ability of the original caster.
Yeah. So like if I put in an Earthbind or something, then the Earthbind DC when they're trying to save against it would be 19 because my spell save DC is 19. Whereas if Kaku put something in, it would be go off of Kaku's.
What was that one mantle where it makes enemies harder to run away?
Spirit Guardians?
No.
Spirit Guardians does that.
Are you thinking of Compelled Duel, maybe?
No. It was a mantle. Like 10 or 30 feet around you is difficult terrain. You have -10 speed.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
The only thing I could really think about is Sickening Radiance, but the thing is that
you could also
the closest thing we have to that is Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, Spirit Guardians creates difficult terrain and does damage. On the lines of Paladin, I think there are some subclass specific auras and channel divinities among them that can do that.
I could put Maelstrom in the ring. That'll be the only spell you get.
Yeah, that's a 5th level.
The Necrotic Shroud. I don't think that creates difficult terrain, does it?
No, but it does reduce the speed of any creature that starts its turn within like a certain range of you, and it also gives you extra damage and prevents any enemy that you hit from healing. It's really good. It's probably I'm probably gonna take it with.
Which one am I going to first?
It is
Water.
I could put Water Walk in it.
That's not how Water Walk
Not
works.
gonna help.
That is not going to help. We're gonna be underwater, not above it.
That'll just send me upwards infinitely.
Yeah. would sling you.
Whatever up is.
Yeah, you would end up basically what would happen would be you'd go up so like to a point where you'll probably just like arrive in the border plane of ice.
Yeah,
Which you don't want.
which you would probably
at
head
that
on
which yeah at that point you'll probably just accelerate and slam headfirst into a fucking iceberg.
into a glacier. Yeah,
Then immediately die upon impact.
Yeah,
Waterwalk
you take fatal fall damage.
You see, if you cast Water Walk on somebody else, that would be a funny way to kill them.
it has to be a willing creature, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that'd be a creative way to use
Will.
Waterwalk.
Suggestion. Hey, can you let me cast a spell on you? Sure. Whoop.
Cast Waterwalk on them, send them to the void.
You cast you cast friends. It's like, we're friends, right? Yeah. Okay, let me cast a spell on you. Oh, which one? This. Water.
This one.
Goodbye.
They fly
Then
up
you
for at 60
then
feet
do you
per
ch-
round for an hour.
I can just put my healing word then. That'd be a good one to just have in there.
I could give you. There's many things we could. What do you
Oh,
want to have in
spirit,
spell storing copy?
spirit shroud is what I was thinking.
Yeah. Also,
I'll be right back. I go to the bathroom.
Also, you have several powerful mages in the room with you that
That's true.
you could get spells from.
You know what? Yeah, let's get spells from them. I will show them the ring and ask what would they recommend.
Let's see. You're in a room with a fuck ton of wizards.
Silvery
They just-
barbs.
No, they all at once try and put a spell in it. It just breaks it.
The ring explodes.
Or like-
Hey, can we get a couple of silvery barbs there, Shadow? Do any of them
Why?
have silvery barbs?
Nah.
Yeah,
Thank-
that's
I don't think
bullshit.
he's gonna allow that.
Alisar.
I hate
Alisar.
bobs.
Alisar would have it because he's a time wizard.
Yeah. Can we get some silvery barbs?
No,
Why?
I use it enough to know.
Yeah, exactly. It's for some fucking payback, motherfucker.
Then learn it yourself, bitch.
I fucking hate
Takes a level in freaking wizard.
I'm just gonna say I wish that spell actually never existed because it's so fucking rubbish.
Well, it just makes you re-roll. It doesn't give you a disadvantage.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
what
they have a,
disadvantage.
That is
disadvantage is.
fucking
if they already
bitch.
have advantage and they roll
No.
again, don't they still have advantage?
No, they
roll
don't.
one dice, and then that
Okay.
They
dice is
take
to
the
be
lower
resolved.
roll.
Yeah, it's literally the worst balance thing. It's so shit.
Well, here's the thing. DMs can use it too. It's just no one has been a dick enough to do it except.
The
Wait,
thing
no,
is,
I
was
did use
originally made for DMs. It wasn't made for players.
No one has been a dick enough. Oh wait, no, I did do it.
Yeah, literally that spell is the only spell I've been thinking of banning from my games. Because I
almost
fucking
banned guidance from my games because people
I'm fine with
spam it.
Well,
Well, of course.
here's the thing. It's only a reroll, which isn't a guarantee that they'll fail, especially if they have a high enough bonus.
Hell,
Mhm.
Snow got a nat 20 when he re-rolled.
And
I'm just gonna say
yeah,
I'm
there's
just
always,
gonna say-
there's always the chance to roll higher. It's best utilized for anti-crits.
Yep.
the thing is about
and if
it's,
if you only have one spellcaster that has it, they only have one reaction per round.
Yeah.
And
Lapis,
just choose up
you're
their
like a
control
plus
spells.
14 in Arcana. If I made you re-roll, you would fail because how many times have you failed an Arcana with that high of an AC?
That's just Shadow's luck.
Yeah, Using on people with low luck is the worst thing you can do.
The funny thing is,
here's the thing. It's like if for DM use, there really is a matter of excess, like giving too many enemies vortex warp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Anyway,
But anyway,
I learned from that one.
But anyway,
digressing very hard right
now. Yeah.
So no silvery barbs then.
We didn't say that.
Could we have one?
No.
Just one.
All right. No, because you don't need it.
All right. When I level up into sorcerer again, I will change my spells, guys, and I will take a silvery barbs if they get it.
Sorcerers get silvery barbs. We know this.
Yep. Because Alistair has it.
I will change out chromatic orb for silvery barbs because I don't use chromatic orb.
Yeah.
Or thunder.
By the way, like
ditch thunder wave. Chromatic orb is way too versatile.
Guys, in about an hour, I am going to need to leave because I've only got like 4 hours till the shop closes.
Yeah, so
I do need to get boss.
Yeah, you can tell us what they put in later. Let's just You can decide as the DM and tell me later.
Yeah. So, just for cliff notes, we've got items that helps us breathe underwater, right? And we've got some other bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got stuff for all 4 planes.
Okay.
I have a pickaxe in case we run into any ore. No.
We got more.
I'm joking. Damn it. Well, technically, we're not.
Blah blah blah. Let's move to the water plane,
let's
please.
Go.
Yeah. Yeah. So, also like a bit of like advice you're given is like, fire is not recommended for the water plane, obviously.
Lightning isn't.
Be careful with thunder in the earth plane.
Don't use lightning in the airplane.
And don't use fire in the fire plane.
Yeah.
Or water.
Gonna do fuck all.
Actually, no, water would do extra damage in the fire plane.
Yes.
Well, there is no water damage.
Yeah.
Oh no, water damage is classed as cold damage.
I do have a cold core, so I could switch that out later.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. Unattuning for Mark Rifle, taking on the Ring of Spell Story.
You know what? You are given a casting of Seeming.
Ooh.
What does that do?
It's disguise self for the whole group.
Yeah. Guys, the whole party for 8 hours. And everyone can be different.
What level is that?
That's like a.
I think it's 5th level. Or is it 4th level?
Alright.
Yes.
Why have they put that in here?
E-crew.
Because...
Imagine we have to do a thing with infiltration. And we could disguise ourselves for 8 hours as anything we freaking want as a party.
Yeah. Think of it as... you know how Ifriti like to take slaves?
The Tao is... Kaka's gonna be like, can we get a scroll of that as well, because the Tao do as well.
Well, actually, I think all 4 main genie types actually practice slavery.
Yeah,
yes, but Ifriti and Tao are more infamous for it.
Yeah, they just treat their slaves the worst.
the Undine and the Jinn treat their slaves like the Romans.
Yeah, they're more like servants, where in those planes. So Assuming if you find yourself in need of any that seem they may try to target you to take as slaves, this could help you blend in with other inhabitants.
Would you recommend I use this in the earth plane or fire plane?
I would say if the fire plane would probably be a bit more aggressive with trying to take you.
Alright then. Fire plane it is.
But if you need it for the earth plane, don't then use
Hold
it.
our breaths.
Then use it if you need it.
Question. After every plane, are we just going to hop to the next plane, or are we going to end up back here?
I think that's what our...
That was above game.
Yeah.
That's what our wizard employees for.
Yep. A few days will pass for you, so you will have some time to hopefully to rest and recover any magic you expend. Lunia will be able to take you from one plane to the next as you after
Oh,
you
wow,
after you gather each essence.
I'm looking at Lunia's art again. It is so good.
Can I ask you a quick question? Is Elion still with us? Because I know that she was with us before we finished the last session.
Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Elion would have stated that she would stay behind with the general to help coordinate and give information against the Blighted Queen with what insider information she has.
Yeah.
Also, she needs to gain some trust with everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, before she leaves, Mess just pulls her over as he basically pulls her into a hug and kisses her and just says, "I will come back."
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you had that moment, and then that moment flashes kind of in your mind again as you're about to get ready to
I need to
set out.
What was her response to that? I need to know.
If
anything messed, we'll run into people from Gungan in the fire plane.
She basically kind of sent you off with she does lean into the kiss, and when you break apart, she says, "Go be a hero." Not.
Oh, that's adorable.
Before you teleported through.
Cute. Sorry, I just had to know what she said because it's just adorable. Ikru punches you in the shoulder as soon as she walks out.
Do you just jump up and just smack him in the shoulder?
Yep.
So,
Wait.
I assume the portal opens.
Yeah.
Oh, we've just gone through it.
Well, here's kind of where the fun is. As you're all kind of gathered and ready, Cerulia kind of looming over you all. If your affairs are all in order, then let us begin.
Gee.
And you watch as the arcane energy kind of begins to flash in her eyes, and you do watch as this pulse of magic kind of moves throughout the entire chamber. These lines of energy kind of spreading out from her up and going up the walls. And you watch as the front door to the archive opens, and instead of the outside view that you know is beyond that door is a portal to another plane. Then step through.
One more thing. Would I have been able to grab a grappling hook on my way out?
Do you want to just borrow my grappling hook?
I have
Sure,
one as
thank you.
well.
Thank you.
Well, I don't have a grappling hook. I've got a grapple launcher.
That would probably work.
Yeah. This is what it does, and it weighs 4 pounds. You know, I just realized something. With this and my bow, I'm technically just Widowmaker at this point. All I need is just a cheat code that allows me to see everyone everywhere.
So
Here's a question. Can that also be used to grapple people?
Yes.
Hmm.
At least that's what I think Shadow said, right?
You can use it to make a grapple check at range.
Ooh. Mind if I borrow... Hey, Mish. Mind if I borrow that?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure to give it back and please try not to break it.
Well,
Not saying that you will, I'm just asking that you don't.
hook shot, motherfucker. Hey, Shadow.
What?
Visions of before. You know what I can do with a grappling hook.
Thing is, this isn't a grappling hook, this is a grapple launcher.
Grapple gun.
Yeah, and it's wrist mounted.
Yeah. But, wait. How long... Actually, on second thought. Kaku, how long is the rope attached to your grappling hook?
About 50 feet.
I have choices.
Yeah. Mine's only 30, his is 50.
But yours is self-propelling. You know what? Hold on to this for now. I'll use, Kaku, if you let me use your grappling hook in the water plane, I can use,
Sure thing.
that in some of the other planes, but I don't think it would work in the fire plane.
No. Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Excellent.
So, as you were saying, Shadow?
Yep. So, as the portal opens up, you all,
Hina's gone.
yeah, and Elise doesn't go with you.
Oh.
She was more like,
Quest giver.
She needed to see you because like she's basically the little piece that says, hey, something's wrong.
And my thought is that if we get the water plane done first, then she'll be able to help us more and give us more insight into what is going on.
Yeah, basically because her there's something wrong with her patron. Her magic is kind of unreliable at the moment, so she wouldn't be a useful ally to use for this quest.
Yeah, exactly.
So, as you step on through, you feel yourselves all kind of plummet down, as if dropping into a pool of water.
That feeling of falling when you're asleep and then wake up from it.
Yeah, just don't pee.
The fish already do that enough.
No, just don't pee in case, because you might wet the bed.
Oh, I do look over to Mess.
You have no idea how many times I've had a dream where I ended up pissing and was worried, like, as soon as I wake up, the first thing I do is jump out of bed and make sure I didn't.
Yep.
I am gonna look at Mess to see how he's dealing with being in fully submerged water and like trying to stay not spinning.
He's sinking very quickly, I assume.
Because he can't swim.
No, he never learned. No one ever taught him how to swim.
Yeah, because now you have legs.
Yeah.
Is he trying to swim like a snake?
The thing is, that's an actual swimming style that you can do. It's just not very effective.
I know.
He's kind of like trying to do a breaststroke and just kicking, but after a while you realize he just looks up at all of you and just sinks down further.
I imagine Rodor just pulls him up. All right, Merlin, time to activate the thing. Time to activate the thing so we don't sink.
He hooks Ikru and Mest onto the grappling hook.
Oh, I'd just say the heavy.
Dude.
Oh yeah, I know.
Does scale
That's
mail
what I'm saying.
count
Say the
as,
heavy.
does scale mail count as heavy or is it more medium?
What's the classification?
Hey, you're still swimming in armor, my dude.
I know. I've already
Scale
said
mail
that.
is medium armor, mate.
Yeah, medium armor doesn't go wee. It's only heavy that goes wee.
Okay, Merlin, we go
In
through, we get in
D&D.
the water, he activates the thing, so I don't lose party members to the abyss of the water plane.
Yeah. So, yeah, you activate the sea dragon's cradle, and the water all forms around you.
Also, one more thing that I need to point out. Cramu's also carrying, like, how much shit right now?
It's in the portable hull.
Yeah, we have extra dimensional space.
Yeah, so you activate the sea dragon's cradle to prevent your heavy friends from sinking to the endless abyss.
Yeah.
And
Oh god.
yeah, and and as you kind of look out to the expanse of water, you see several schools of fish, kind of all around. You see some sharks kind of hunting some of the schools of fish, but not immediately going close or going after you at the moment.
How big are the sharks?
Bigger than a person.
17, 20 feet.
Bigger than a person.
Okay.
We're not dealing with megalodons yet.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I've just looked it up, and apparently a character can only swim for 8 hours before suffering penalties. However, if you have a swim speed, you can swim all day without penalty.
That's what the vehicle
We
is
also
for.
have a vehicle
Oh,
that is
shit.
moving, helping us move. So
Yeah.
Oh god. Hold on. Someone's alarm.
I hear it.
Sound the alarm.
I keep forgetting to change that one alarm on my phone that goes off at 8 o'clock and just says "run."
Run, boy, run. It's trying to catch you.
Shadow. Are there any like trails of anything that we could recognize as like poison or like any murkiness in the water?
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Well, Camus dead.
I'm okay.
Did you just like drop your whole desk?
I went to a cord got caught on my recliner when I was going to sit up. The TV is fine. Okay, continue.
All right. Let's see. You see, Lunya pulls out a special crystal. Let's see. All right, if we begin traveling in that direction, she just kind of points off in a way. We should eventually reach the Coral Citadel.
Merrin, how fast can you make this thing go?
This thing has a speed of 60 feet.
Okay. About
We couldn't
translates
put
that
up.
into
About
how fast we can.
no, you say about this fast. Whoosh!
Does he? We can't have freaking pass without a trace up right now. So
He's concentrating on things, so no.
yeah, I am aware. So, Merrin, fast as you can go. Double time.
Let's get where we're going. Probably gonna take us a while to get to where we're going anyways, so let's waste no time. We start moving towards the direction that I'm being guided by our elemental plane guide to get to the Coral Citadel.
Yep. And
I assume the rest of us are on lookout for attacks from all directions.
yep. So y'all can make the rest of you can make perception checks.
$12.
We all rolling perception or just Kako?
We all are.
Okay.
I was about to say, I guess Kaku's the only one that's looking out for danger.
18.
Why is it always the other side?
Same.
Poopy.
I just love it that both Rodor and Kaku both got the exact same on the other side.
And we have the same modifier.
Arya.
Freak.
Roll 20.
Oh, I was muted. I was like, I'm working on it.
You rolled a 2.
Yeah, but I got a 20.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2, so it becomes a 20 because
It just added
Literally just turns to Arya. Arya, keep a sharp eye out.
Yeah, rogues be like, math? Ha.
Fuck it.
Rodor is going to just be standing slightly behind Merlin, but like with the arms crossed. They go like, and he's just waiting. He's got a very angry look on his, not angry, but
Yeah.
I was about to say, why are you angry?
Intense.
he doesn't want to waste any fucking time.
We're not.
Yeah.
He's
But you just kind of look out in the distance. You're just like, oh, that fish looks like the last fish. That fish looks like the last fish.
I need to come back here when we got free time. Shark is a delicacy.
Oh, that's a big one.
Why is that one bigger than our tavern?
Crew, you're just smart. I'm guessing you're like, those look tasty. As he just kind of like whoosh past a shark. And Kaku, you kind of, as someone who comes from a land that has a very fish heavy diet. This is just like everything just looks fucking tasty to you, Kaku.
Oh yeah, Ikruk is like in the between one nearly asking if anyone's got a fishing rod to knowing not to. He's like in between both. He's not gonna do it, but he's very tempted to do it.
there's time and place for everything.
Just swim out just swim outside the bubble with the spear.
I need to come back here on my free time.
As
Wait, that's not a whale. That's a fish.
Gerp.
Bigger than our tavern.
Yeah, the colossal Gerp.
What were those mega fish back? I don't know. Never mind.
But yes, you travel along. You and between Arya and Mest, you both kind of look out to like the right of you as you're traveling, and you're able to catch a looming, an ominous shadow kind of approaching from the side, beyond a large school of fish that was obstructing the view, and you're able to quickly command, tell Merlin to go down to
Dive, dive, dive!
yeah, to dive down to avoid it, as you watch as just this massive fucking sea creature just swims right on through with his mouth agape, swallowing just countless fish in one gulp.
Is it what I just posted? Is it the bloop?
Bigger, scarier, more teeth.
The thing is, the bloop is actually it's the third biggest Leviathan that can be put into the game. It's fucking massive. Not to mention, it's also got a suck ability.
But yeah, you're able to thanks to the what's that? But yeah, no. Thanks to Arya and Mess, you're able to avoid getting all eaten by it. Yeah, there's just this gargantuan sea creature. Just having some noms.
So, do we hear like weirdly Easter egg worthy Leviathan music? And a random sea moth? I had
The
to.
Emperor Leviathan. You
I'm just gonna
suddenly
say,
hear
if
the
that
roar of a Reaper Leviathan.
If that turned up, I wouldn't be fucking here.
Yeah.
That thing shoots a fucking molten ball of lava like a machine gun. Fuck that.
Oh, that's a dragon Leviathan you're thinking
Yeah, that's
of.
the Dragon Leviathan.
Yeah, the dragons.
The Reaper is the one that grabs you with the scythe pincers.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said sea dragon. That's why I was like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah. The only one that I really don't want to meet is the gargantuan.
This is what I was talking about.
Yeah, I know what you were talking about now, mate. I thought you said something different. That's why I said that.
But yeah, no. As you continue on, you feel several hours pass of traveling through open water. And you do find reach some like a coral reef, kind of floating through the water.
Oh, just floating, not attaching.
Yeah, it's like a big chunk. It's like a big chunk of earth that kind of like found its way into the water plane. And a coral and like a coral reef kind of grew on it.
So is it just the giant floating islands, or is it like the Great Barrier, the Great Reef?
It's like it's like a big. It's kind of like a small island, kind of floating in the water. It has you're able to find a cave where you're able to set up a tiny hut to rest in a dry area when you, to end your day of travel.
Arya, this is a question. If we come across any locals, you'll be able to translate for us, correct? Using primordial? Because
I
I'm
feel
pretty
like it.
damn sure that none of us speak. Was it Aquan?
I speak primordial.
That's not the point, Kako. I think they would probably rather speak to a Ganassi than an outsider.
Also, doesn't Aquan fall under primordial?
Yes.
No, it does, but
It's a subcategory.
yes.
Yeah, it's got its own nuances and like verbal context, so you'd need to know it specifically to talk to someone that also knows it.
Yeah, the reason,
Well, I
but
did-
the reason why I'm suggesting that Arya be our talker in this situation is because Ganassi, they're going to have
Yeah.
an easier.
Thing is, you would have advantage on knowing what they're saying, but you'd still have to roll to understand what they're saying.
Because Air Ganassi.
No, the thing is that all Ganassi still are going to know primordial. They could just discuss in primordial rather than
Yeah.
Aquan.
Okay.
Or
The thing with the language is, if you know primordial, you know all 4 dialects.
yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I know the dialect as well.
that's not the point I'm trying to. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm also gonna say. That's whatever. But as you reach the end of your first day in the water plane, before Merlin exhausts himself from driving so long.
I'll take the next shift.
So do we get a long rest?
You will get a long rest, and I am gonna end it there for today, cutting it a little short because
For
you
Ikaru.
also this is the point where you will all level up.
Oh,
Oh.
Shit!
Oh, I wasn't expecting that today.
level 12.
Once-
Let's go.
I don't think anyone was.
You
I haven't
he-
planned
he-
for what I'm leveling.
Here's the thing: because of near flawless successes on the skill challenges for the early stages of the war, and also taking out several powerful key combatants in those, and out with the successful rescue operation, and also curing
Me
the
dying.
the one dragon.
I died.
That
You
just
went unconscious. You went unconscious. You were fine. Merlin had you.
ASI.
Believe-
Let's
I'd like to believe
go.
more. I like to believe more that it's like it's Shadow we're talking about. So he's really just trying to fuck us up, and that's why he's having us leveled.
ASI or
I'm just gonna say that's the job.
Proficiency bonus 5, motherfuckers.
I don't know if to. Was I just dumping my stuff into cleric or
Is that proficiency
paladin?
bonus? No, oh,
Shadow.
that's 5 rages.
I
You're going to Claire because you finished Paladin.
I'm sure, like I stopped paladin,
I believe.
and then it was just all cleric.
I think you stopped at Paladin 6. And,
Yeah.
and you're waiting.
And then it was just all cleric for the rest.
And then you were wanting to wait to get Paladin 7 until after you get tough.
Right.
because you wanted the hit points to be able to use that tank ability.
Yeah, and I have got tough now, so it's either I can put the thing into Paladin and then I can get the tank ability.
Ooh, I get another brutal critical next level. Let's check the homebrew stat for
Let me see.
the
What do I get?
subclass.
I'll see what I get for level 6 cleric and see if it's better to just go cleric.
Okay, what level cleric are you going into?
It would be 6 for me.
I have
what do you-
finally reached the triple digits.
Okay, versus
okay.
what level paladin?
Oh, actually, hang on. Let me just double check. Yes, I am. It's 5. 5. Right now, I'm 5 for cleric, 6 paladin. So it would be my level 7 for paladin and level 6 for cleric.
Okay, so for level 7 for paladin, you would be able to get your
Subclass,
your main ability.
your subclass aura at 7.
Yeah, you would also get your
well-
subclass aura. You would
For
get you'll get the protection at 6th level cleric though. You would get the
I will get my second channel divinity.
and then you would also be
Um,
able to use it
I'll
on
get
other people.
Yeah, and I would get my divine domain feature. So I would get the war domain level 6 too. So let me have a look. War
So we're level 12, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Just leveled up to level.
War Cleric 6. When a creature within 30 feet of you makes an attack, you can use your reaction to grant that creature a plus 10 bonus to that roll, using one use of your channel divinity.
I get my improved prayer.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go. That in the battles coming up is gonna be a lot more useful than me just tanking.
Yep.
Like being able to get a plus 10 to hit.
No, that's anyone. You can already do that.
And no, I can't. Not to give that to other people. I couldn't.
Yeah, you can give that to other people now.
No, you couldn't. Now this would let me do that.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Ikru.
Yeah, Ikru, that's exactly what he's saying.
Yeah, the first bit I heard from you saying it was that you could already do that.
Your ears are dyslexic.
I'm literally tired and worried about time and shit, and I'm still ill.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying your ears are dyslexic because you're hearing what they're saying in reverse, essentially.
And I'm hearing two people talk at the same time because Blackwood was trying to say it too. But the main good thing about this is it lets me do it after they miss too.
Well, it's
before the DM says it attack or hits or misses.
Yeah.
That's really annoying because normally
you have to, here's
Shadow says it instantly.
Well, here's the thing. If I fucking say is like if I say like a 19 misses, then you know, okay, I might want to start using this.
To look at feats, let's go.
For me, it's so when you make that like really needed shot, it's just like, hey, I'm not going to miss.
Yeah, and you have you at level cleric 6, you have,
and it gives me an extra spell slot.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, I get an extra second spell slot.
I think how the multi-classing works for cleric and paladin is they don't double up on channel divinities.
Yeah, they don't.
You just have if whichever class has more channel divinity uses, you use that one technically.
Yeah, that's the one really annoying thing. It doesn't separate the channel divinities, like a paladin channel divinity set and a cleric channel divinity set. It just makes it so you only have one.
Yeah. So
What's really annoying,
well, it also
because
it,
then
it,
it just
it
kind
also it is also
that
a
part.
it is also a balancing thing for having both
Wait.
classes.
Let me put it this way,
It didn't-
Crew. If you
No,
had
I'm
it,
saying, like, if you only could use the Paladin ones on the Paladin channel divinities.
it's the same
And
reason
that
why
would be fine.
if you multi-class barbarian and monk, you do not get unarmored defenses from both your wisdom and your constitution. You take whichever is higher.
Yeah, I wasn't
So,
saying that, mate.
I
I said
roll-
that it would split the thing. That's what I was saying, what would be balanced, where you only can spend the Paladin ones on Paladin. The broken thing is letting you spend them on both,
But the way it's
because then you would have
but,
four.
yeah, but the way it's balanced is
But instead,
you,
they just don't let you have it.
yeah
What's-
they just give you like the amount of channel divinity uses that whichever class has the most, and then you can
Yeah,
just
the one thing
you-
I
you
get
just-
fucked over by.
and then you can just use you just have that limit to use the extra options that you get for multi-classing.
Yeah, that's the only thing I get fucked over with, is not having as many channel divinities as I would have if I just go full in.
Well, then that's when you just get
technically, now you have more more because Paladin only ever has one channel divinity per short rest, whereas clerics do increase over time.
I will say one thing, though. You know, when I get cleric to level 8, my paladin strike's gonna be very fucking horrifying. Because I get divine strike. I've just realized I get divine strike in cleric. Well, once per each of my turns, when with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal 1d8 damage of the same type of the weapon damage on that. So basically, I just be like, "Hey, you! I'm just gonna do that again."
So, well, here's the thing. Because there is the optional variant for blessed strikes, which is a D8 of radiant.
No, that's cool.
It doesn't. It does not increase. Wait. Once you deal this damage, you can't use this feature again until the start of your next turn. So it's only once per turn for the radiant. And same. It's the divine strike is the same too.
Yeah.
But
The optional is actually worse. They only let you do.
Well, they both. Well, it's only a D8, but I would say if you don't plan on going to like level 14 cleric, which you're probably not gonna if you grab that paladin 7.
I can't even go. Oh, well, yeah, that's why. What do I actually get in level 14 cleric? Like, would it be better for me to go level 14 cleric?
Level 14 cleric. Destroy undead up to CR3 is what you get.
Yeah.
You also get better
don't-
spells, a bigger
Actually,
variety
you
of
don't.
spell slots
You
and
don't.
spells in general.
13 to 14, you get no additional.
Hold on,
I'm
I'm
looking
using
at it.
I'm using the
13
level
to
up.
14, you get no additional. The only time you get additional is 14 to 15.
Yeah.
So going from 14 to 15, then you would.
So if you're only going 13 in cleric, then I would say grab blessed strikes for the radiant instead.
Yeah.
Question. I'm upping my con, so does that change my health a lot? Because
It increases.
I'm doing.
If your modifier increases by 1, then that's a plus
I'm
1.
going.
That's plus 1 per level.
Okay.
Thank you for
So
the
I just
session
want-
shadow. I'm gonna sort out my stuff when I get back.
So
Bye bye.
Yeah.
I just want to say that made my health go from 109 to 131, which I'm confused about. Is that correct? Because that's confusing me.
Okay. Cram, what's your con mod?
20. Now.
Okay. Okay. You are... How many levels of sorcerer? We're doing max health, right?
Four.
No.
No.
No. So you were at
This is
101.
You can roll for it, but if you roll less than average, you can just take average.
Yeah, yeah, so you can't get below average.
So you were at 101, right?
109.
109. Okay. So what class did you take a level in? This level?
Fighter.
Fighter. So you increased your con by
1.
1. So now you're at +5. You rolled for. So you rolled a 6. So 6 plus 5 will put you
It's
up
11.
to
11.
120.
So
And
that's plus 11. So
and-
now we're going to do retroactive increases
Which
to
would be-
your
Alright.
because of your con. So you're
which-
going to add
plus
11. You're going to add an additional 11 to your 120, put you 131.
Okay. Wow.
6.
That's a
plus
big boost.
5.
So
Plus,
if
yeah.
if it makes sense when you break down the math the way it goes. It seems like a huge increase, but
I mean, once you're in your level is in the double digits, then a con modifier boost is definitely makes a more noticeable difference.
yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to do the same thing and just bump my con by 2 to go up to 18 con,
Do it.
or if I want to take a feat.
Well,
Oh, the feat I'm taking, your healing Merlin is gonna be even more potent.
Healer feat.
1d12 plus 5.
Because
I know I want
here
to
is
take
the
feet, but I'm tied between 2 feats.
What is the
Which
average
ones?
for barbarian? Is it
I'm
7?
tied behind skilled or
Yep.
alert.
I'd go with alert. Because it just gives you that better initiative. So my HP gets increased
he already
by
has
12.
amazing initiative.
I mean, I have
No.
a 5.2 to my initiative. This
So?
would make it a 10.
Arya always goes first.
So if you take if you take alert, you get a +5 tier initiative, and you cannot be surprised.
And I also can't be. Enemies don't get advantage on me for being hidden.
Yeah, so you can't get
And
you can't get assassinated by an assassin.
and I've already asked Shadow about this feat. Look at it.
Which one?
The one I just put in.
Yep, increases your
Remarkable recovery.
con by 1.
Yeah, alert's gonna be the one.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm taking? I'm taking durable.
Yeah. So
Mr.
I'm gonna be. Your healing is even more potent to me.
Yeah, so any
Yeah,
healing,
durable on road would be insane.
Yeah, so any recovery, any healing you gain adds your con modifier in addition.
I was looking at taking Shield Master because I do wield a shield, so I could add my shield to my deck saves, and if I use Ring of Evasion to succeed, I could just use my reaction to parry and take no damage from deck save things.
That is, I believe, just with like if it's a single target deck save that you can kind of deflect it.
Is it only single target? I'm pretty sure it's just any deck save.
I know, like I'm pretty sure it does have a thing to impose like something if you.
You're
So-
subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage. You can use your reaction to take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw. superimposing your shield between yourself and the source of the effect.
Okay.
What it says verbatim.
Okay, so you, the one where you add your AC to dex save, the shield's AC bonus to dex save is if
Yeah,
if
thing
it's a
only
single
a target. Yeah.
But if it's like a fireball, then reaction.
Yeah.
Boom.
Remarkable recovery. I've been waiting for this. I now have 20 in both strength and con.
I think I'm just gonna go for the bump in my con. Because either take the 2 in the con or take the tough feat. So you'll take the con bump for the extra saving throws.
Yeah, because con will affect your concentration.
Yeah. Bump. Take a 2-point increase
You know,
in Constitution.
Next chance I get, I'm gonna take skill expert.
Yes. Arya taking the skilled feat is dangerous because that's 4 new
Redundant.
skills that they cannot
Oh,
roll
right.
that they
Dangerous.
that they cannot roll
No, it's
below
only
10
3.
on.
I mean, I guess 4 with my Wails of the Grave, or not Wails of the Grave, but Whispers of the Dead, because it allows me every day to choose a new one if I want to.
Yeah,
But
so
still only is 3. Those are the 2 that I was dependent upon. It's like, do I want 3 more skills that I can't roll below a 10 on, or do I want to be more alert? And I'm like, I'll take the alert. Don't worry, my next one I'll take skilled.
yeah, just become the ultimate skill monkey. You can do anything.
Plus my HP.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
No, but
Max
guys,
HP 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
my health pool is now a perfect 100.
Dude, imagine.
Wait, why so low?
Because I have 6 classes in. Because I have got shit constitution.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I didn't roll very well on my stats. The only one that I actually rolled well on was my strength.
So they hit hard, but they can't take a hit as well.
131. That's. Am I the second highest HP pool?
Yes.
Is Rodor in the 200s yet?
So, Shadow, I got a question for you.
What?
Abyss?
So, if I were to put 2 levels into Bard to get Jack of all trades, right?
Dear God.
Would that mean that I cannot roll lower than a 10 on initiative? Because I'm adding half my proficiency bonus. Because initiative is considered an ability check.
What's your initiative modifier right now?
Well, including the alert. Including the alert, my initiative is 10. So I have a +5 from alert and +5 from the dex. Or my proficiency bonus is 4.
Yeah.
For B +2.
Initiative does not have a skill proficiency, so it does not benefit from reliable talent.
Right, but what I'm... Oh, wait, what? Hold up. That was not what for you. It was just for myself. Sorry, that was...
But you also... Jack of all trades does not technically give you proficiency, so it does not... So anything that its effects does not get reliable talent.
Because whenever you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, you can trade a d20 roll of a 9 or lower as a 10. And initiative is considered an ability check. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, it's considered an ability check, but it doesn't use your proficiency bonus, and even with Jack of all trades, it's technically not adding your proficiency directly. It's more like a feature giving you that bump. So, but end of the day, Jack of all trades, reliable talent do not stack.
Okay.
Because Jack of all trades is for the skills that you don't have proficiency in.
Yeah, that's why when you click Jack of all trades on the sheet, any skills that you do have proficiency clicked in don't get any extra bonuses.
Well, right. I understand
Yeah.
that part of it. It's just the fact the way it's worded, it doesn't mean that I have to have proficiency or not have proficiency. It's just that's not including a proficiency bonus or whatever the case may be.
But
It's very vague and very open ended.
But no, what it does not state, it does not state that it gives you proficiency, and reliable talent requires you to have proficiency.
Abyss, what is
It does
Rodor's
not.
health?
Reliable talent does not, because I have it copied word for word in the book on my sheet. And it says whenever you make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus. So you could still have an effect that adds your proficiency bonus without having proficiency in it and still proc reliable talent.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, because I'm also pretty sure even Jeremy Crawford would say, they do not stack.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he's actually come out and said it doesn't stack with initiative.
Because
Yeah,
you
reliable talent
don't
and
add
jack
your
of all trades
proficiency bonus to
cannot
it.
be stacked on
So-
initiative, as they require you to have some form of proficiency in them for it to work.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and only a psychopath would a DM would allow them to stack anyway.
Yeah.
So Ikru.
Ikru's not here.
One
Also,
more
My
I'm
point still
no,
stands.
no. I'm not talking Ikru psychopath. I'm talking Vale psychopath.
yeah, I know, but Kramu said so. Ikru.
No,
Abyss, what is Rodor's
I-
health?
174.
Getting close.
Okay, I'm
close to 200. Jesus.
Yeah, but here's the thing you don't
So,
have,
I have this-
Cram.
yes,
you
I don't
the-
have rage. I don't
No. You don't have the durable feat in the troll tattoo. Wanna know what the durable feat does? When
I
you
know
roll
what
a hit-
durable does, Rufus.
When you regain hit points, the minimum number of hit points you regain equals twice your Constitution modifier. So that's 10. So my minimum for that
Yes, Rufus
is
has it.
a 15 plus 5, which is 15 times 4, because I have the parapet of wound closure and durable. So my freaking self-heal from that troll tattoo
Insanity.
is
Shadow.
a 15 times is 60.
Shadow, just because it's just more or less because I was already Googling stuff and whatever, and Jeremy Crawford does confirm that initiative roll is an ability check, so it can be affected by things that modify ability check. So Jack of all trades could work.
It's still
Well,
DM
yes.
rolls.
Jack of all
yes.
trades increases initiative, but reliable talent does not.
Yeah,
Increase
that
Is not.
yeah, that's
effective
what
initiative.
that's what I was trying to say. Jack of all reliable talent and Jack of all trades do not stack with each other. Because
But it requires proficiency.
because reliable talent requires actual proficiency check mark.
Yeah,
And no class is proficient in initiative.
correct. You cannot become proficient in initiative. That's not a thing.
Yeah, even and Herringon is technically the only thing that can get close to actually being that.
Yeah.
Because they do have
But-
proficiency to their initiative, but they don't count as actually having proficiency.
The thing is that hey, so at half of my health, that's about a little bit somewhere in the 80s. I could just be like, hey, Shadow, I'll take 60 health back, please. And that's before I even roll.
Yeah.
So let me just roll.
All right, time to throw 2 dragons at
Yeah.
then.
Oh, 60 points.
So yeah, don't ever get mad if you take like 100 damage in one hit. Rodor.
Yeah. I won't get mad. My only problem is that if it's from like 500 feet away, I can't at least punch them back.
You get shot by a level 20 assassin rogue with a sniper rifle.
I don't give a shit.
With sharpshooter.
He's 1,000 feet away.
Yeah, you wanna know what the funny thing is? I'm raging, I take half that damage.
He multi-classed in the fighter.
Yeah,
2 shots.
he shoots 4 times.
2 shots.
You only get 1 use of sneak attack, motherfucker.
True.
And I can still eat that freaking damage.
The rogue is Arya, who switched subclasses again. She's shooting you with Black Spindle.
She's...
And is an assassin.
Do I know where they are? Am I aware of their position?
No, because they bought because Black Spindle is magically silenced,
Actually-
and they bought a cloak of protection of invisibility.
No, it was an amulet of. It was an
You do
amulet
realize
of.
what that means, right? An assassin with that weapon could fire Black Spindle infinitely, because if you attack somebody who isn't aware of your presence, it's an automatic critical hit.
Yep.
No, it actually, I did word it. It has to be a 20 on the d20.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Good.
Because that would be broken as shit.
Yeah, no, I did word it how other magic items word it, where it has to be a natural 20 on the die.
Okay, so even champion's not going to proc it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Good.
Champions with butcher's bib. You're welcome.
It's not slashing damage.
Well, champion fighter with Butcher's Bib doesn't stack because it would be the same effect. Butcher's Bib lets you crit around a 19 or a 20 with slashing weapons,
Oh.
and champion does the
Literally.
same thing. So it doesn't reduce your crit range by 1.
Oh, I thought it
resets that crit range.
increase your crit range by 1.
No, it does not decrease. It's not the way it's worded.
That's
Yeah,
big
yeah.
sad.
Yeah, no, the way it's worded is 19 or 20.
So it would be redundant on it.
But on Rodor, that would be scary.
Yeah, just
Well, it's only for slashing weapons.
Well, just replace your hands with knives.
What's grow?
He just does a Toriko and like chases from a fist to a flat palm and it becomes a
he
knife.
he has the gladiator scissor weapon.
No, he's judo chops.
He just gets claws, adamantine claws.
Well, the way that I've always thought of Rodor's hands is that they're like so calloused that like some parts of them are like kind of jagged. So if he actually like switches to like an open hand stance, he could just like straight up claw at someone and like stun your shit.
I just imagine we go to a spa day and the people that were gonna spa like, oh, you're coming with us. Not the hands. Not the hands.
No, here's the thing. They wouldn't be able to even chip that shit because it's technically adamant.
They just,
Only when you're raging.
They pull out the fucking diamond tipped power grinder.
And it still doesn't work. Like it scratches the diamonds. They're like,
It's only adamantine when you're raging.
It's a moment of like Toph's feet at the spa. It's like, nope, don't touch those.
You can touch me feet, but not me hands.
I just imagine it's like Toph when she went to the.
Basically.
Exactly what I just said, Graham.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna head out.
All right.
Y'all have
But
a
yeah,
good rest of your
I am.
day.
Later.
But yeah, I am good with healing when it comes to being. I'm a little